Peter Venaglia coming to you from the paddock in Yonkers, New York, with an advanced look at Tuesday afternoon's races, specifically races 8 through 12, all 5 trot races at the 1.25 mile distance with 2 12-horse fields and 3 10-horse fields. And with us is one of our leading drivers, Jordan Stratton. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
In the 8th race, you're driving the 5-horse Sterling Cadet for trainer Jackie Roos. Makes the Yonkers debut. You've never driven this one before. Goes from a top upstate driver in Frank Coppola to a top Yonkers driver in Jordan Stratton. He's been upstate facing the open trotters up there. What do you know about him?
I don't know much about the horse, but looking at the program, he's got plenty of gate speed, and we'll have to use that to our advantage.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the 4 trailers, obviously that's always a big issue. Have you driven much for Jackie Roos in the past?
Yeah, I've driven a couple horses, and they're usually in the right class when she ships them down, and they're usually ready to go.
And they usually do well when you're driving, too. In race 9, now you're in the 10 hole, so you're in the 2nd tier along with 3 other horses. You're driving Flashback for trainer Frank Kalica. Only 1 board finish this year in 16 drives, but actually steps up this week off of a 4th with you driving last time. How has he been?
He got caught in a pretty fast mile, 56-2 for a 12.5 claimer. You know, it's a little faster than I expected. This horse has been getting better and better every week. I don't know if this week's the week that he can overcome the 10 hole, but in the weeks to come, he might be something to look out for.
Yeah, no, I know it's always hard to tell, but you know, does any sense whether the 1.25 miles either a plus or a minus for this one?
I don't think it's a plus or a minus. It's just if he gets the right trip, he'll be okay. If you know, I don't think I can abuse him and overcome it. So.
If the time you drove him, any sense that the 2nd tier is going to present any particular problem for this one?
It all depends on what the horses in front of me do. There's a couple with some real gate speed, so I mean the 5 is dropping way down. It'll be awfully tough to beat, but you know, you never know.
And in the 10th, now when you've had the success that Jordan Stratton has had here, you become very popular at the entry box, and in this particular situation, you had your choice between Mugshot Jess and Grain of Truth for your regular client, Ray Schnitker. Why did you go with this one?
You know, he's been 2 back. He was a beaten favorite, and then last week he just had all kinds of road trouble. Grain of Truth, you know, he's a class master. He's got almost 1.5 million, but he's moving up in class, and the extra distance really doesn't help him at all. And Mugshot Jess has actually done okay at the 1.25 miles.
Yeah, no, so it wasn't a case of just pure age discrimination against the 14-year-old Grain of Truth.
No, just Mugshot Jess dropping down, the other one's moving up.
Yeah, I was going to say Mugshot Jess has actually had success at higher levels with you aboard. I'll ask you the same question. How does the distance, do you think, affect this one?
I think he likes the extra distance.
Yeah, that's one thing we've seen all year long. Some of the horses like it, some of them don't. One thing they all do like is having Jordan Stratton behind them. Thanks for joining us, Jordan.
Thank you very much.